So, all right, let us continue our exploration of the savanna biome. Hey, and another Chansey. Here, Chansey. Ooh, found a protector. That'll come in handy. Oop. We were talking earlier about having to evolve some Pokemon. And I know the protector you need. For Rhyperior. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Rhyperior. Yes, I did. I did know that you could rebattle the team star leaders. Yeah, yeah. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't done it in this playthrough, but in my main game, I've played through them a second time because kind of like with the gym leaders, you could go and they'll have slightly different teams and stronger Pokemon. Yeah, and the Team Star battles were this kind of the same way. You know, they a little more difficult and stronger teams and yeah, it's fun. I like when they do stuff like that. Like you said earlier, a little bit of challenge can be fun because you don't want to go through a game and just be like, oh, I beat everything so easy and there's no challenge at all, because then you lose the fun of the game. But yeah, when they give you enough challenge, it's a lot more fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I think I probably wouldn't have known myself, but I'm pretty, but I know like after when the game, you know, came out, there was a lot of people talking about about the game and things like that, and I know from watching other other streamers and that it came up that someone had mentioned rebattling Team Star. Hadn't seen a Venonat in a while. Yeah, yeah. Every game is different for me. Some 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 games I like to play myself before seeing anybody else play them, and other games I like. I don't care as much about spoilers, and so I'll have fun just watching someone play through it, even if I haven't gotten to that point in the game yet. Ourselves another trainer. Sukasa. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's yeah. I think that's a fun part of the games too, when you just don't know. You don't know everything. even if you think, oh yeah, I found everything there is to find, and then then someone comes along and is like, hey, have you seen this? And you're like, what? Yeah, yeah. I never had the like a real tough time, with this game either. Um, yeah, yeah, because I know for me, um, the most fun of this game is just the exploration, and so I know when I was my first playthrough, I explored so much before actually doing anything with the story that I had, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of good Pokemon before I got into the story. um, More. Like, I played a little bit of the story as I went along, but yeah, I was always all like, oh, what's over here, and oh, what's over there, and I kind of did the same thing with this playthrough too, as I did a lot of the excuse me, the exploration part. I tried to keep it a little more balanced, for the fun of, of others watching too. But yeah, that's always the fun part. So I know, my first playthrough, I had a pretty decent team pretty early. Yeah, I know the only thing that, because when it came to this game, I didn't watch too many people playing it. I played most of it. That I can really do here, so I'll just throw off. Um, yeah, I didn't watch too much. The only thing I kind of watched was, like, tips and trick videos. I watched some of them. So, um, and since, like I said, I like the exploration part. Yeah, I remembered, like, pretty early on, watching a video where they were like, oh well, if you like exploring, take this route first, and then they kind of, ooh, nice, I don't have a Blissey yet. And then, yeah, so I remembered watching that where they were like, oh, go and fight these titans as soon as you can, because then that'll open up the exploration. And so that's what I did. when As I played through, I went and tried to fight the like, I would consider the three hardest titans first. Oh no. Oh well. We get lots of experience anyway. Oh, that level Tredovan into 100. Alright, let's see where we're at on our map. We're right there. Okay. changed over my box. Move these guys away from my level 100 Pokemon. Alright, who do I want? Who do I want to add to my party now? Why are the coolest Pokemon the ground Pokemon right now? Ground and rock Pokemon. I don't need more ground and rock Pokemon on my team. I'll move in Matang. They're up at the top, aren't they? I think I just walked right by them. Yep, I sure did. Nah, I don't want Hyper Beam. Yay, Metagross. What else does Metagross know? Let's see if he's got a different one. There we go. Zen Headbutt. That's an attack and move. We'll take that one. Just use Metal Claw. He's got Clear Body. There's somebody over there we haven't seen yet. Okay, so there's an outbreak of something I haven't seen yet over here. Oh, Doduo. Okay, I have a Dodrio. Yes, I'm ready. Um, the tray I have to figure out which ones are which. It's been, I was already on the Pokeball I wanted. Yeah, figure out all of them that I need. Um, is there something else, or did it just not update on my map? Yeah, let's see. So let's see. I'm not even sure which ones I... have to see who I have. Who's the first one? Yeah, just kind of going through and trying to find ones. I think Electivire is one of them. trying to find one that will list them alphabetically so that they're easier to find. But so I think Electivire is one of them. It's hard because I can't find a list where it actually like lists them all alphabetically, which would be nice. So I think, like I said, I think Electivire is one of them. But I know you also need is right there. Then you also need their items though too. I know because Electabuzz has an item. Yep, so he's one. Come over there. Let's see who I have. Girder is a trade one, I remember. So let's see if we have a dubious disc. We do not. So I can't do that one. I do have a Magmarizer. So I could do Magmar. Alright, we'll see if we can find someone else. Right on. And I know I just found that one, the Protector. Ah, yes, Feebas. Where's my Feebas? Probably be over here. So caught him in Kitakami. Where did my Feebas go? Oh, there he is. See if I have a dragon scale. I do. Okay. So let's find our Seadra. There's our Horsey. I know we caught a Seadra. There you are. Okay. And we have a scissor. We have the other one. Have I caught an Onyx in this game? I don't know. I don't have a metal coat anyway, so wouldn't be able to do it even if I did have an Onyx. See. a Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl, King's Rock. Okay. There's Graveler. Now we're looking for Haunter. Pretty sure Haunter was in this game. Sometimes I forget because there's so many Pokemon to keep track of. Oh, yep, there he is. I thought so. Oop, not Cyclizar. Alright. I think there might be one or two more, but I think that's enough for now. I don't really need to worry about all of them, but I know my time is running short, so I don't want I can't take too long. But yeah, if you are ready, Blast. I've got these 7 that I can Evo, or 8 with Magmar. Oh wait, I'm missing one. I must have forgot to move them. Where is? Where did he go? Where did he go? Am I just on my mind? Oh, I'm on my mind. He's right there. I was looking right at him. Didn't see him. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll connect to the internet. Do you want to set the code? Yep, 113. All right, here we go. And I do remember that is your name. So let's see, I'll start here so I don't forget about Magmar. Oh yeah, of course. Of course, you'll get all your Pokemon back. Very cool. But thank you. Yeah, that'll work great. That'll help towards the Pokedex for sure on this one to get to 200. So that's awesome. Thank you. All right, and then I think we can just keep going, and then we'll just take a round so that you'll trade me back mine now, and then we'll kind of do a circle around that'll keep us from going back and forth and back and forth a bunch of times. Oh, yeah. Mag mortar. When shooting 3600-degree Fahrenheit fireballs from its arm, its body takes on a whitish blue hue from the intense heat. Ooh. Very cool. I could see that. Yeah, I got my nickname of T Dog from a friend of mine when I was younger. He We met when I first started working for McDonald's, and we worked together in the kitchen. And yeah, he was a funny guy, and we had a little bit that we did that involved our nicknames, but short of the story is that's where I got the nickname from, was from him, and then it kind of just transformed into my video game name. So when I play games, that's what I go by. Okay, yeah, I don't want to lose track of yours, so I'll just well, I won't lose track of them because I see which ones are yours. So. Well, the other ones, I might have some of them. I'm not sure, but like I said, I knew I was running short on time, so I didn't really have a whole lot of time to go through every single one. So I just picked ones that I could find easily, knew I had items for, and yeah, I just kind of go with that because yeah, like I said, I am short on time. After we do these trades, that will call it a day for me because I do have to get ready for work. Next week will be fun. I'll get a little extra time next week because my work, they scheduled me, but they scheduled me in at 2 o'clock instead of 1 o'clock, so that gives me a whole extra hour, which I'm like, all right, I'll take it. I did not see the Jurassic Park bucket for AMC. Yeah, I'll have to see it. It does sound cool. I'm pretty sure a theater did something similar before in previous Jurassic Park movies. But but yeah, they're always fun to see what people do. Um, what the ideas they come up with for movies. No, nah, it sounds cool to me. I like stuff like that. So, and I'm a big fan of Jurassic Park movies. I I, I like them. So, although as far as the movies go, my favorite is the controversial one, because my personal favorite of all the Jurassic Park slash Jurassic World movies is actually Jurassic Park 3. But I know a lot of people think it's their their least favorite of all the movies, but it's my favorite. I absolutely love that one, and a lot of what I like about that one is that just I don't know, it had a lot more sense of adventure to it, which I really liked. And yeah, and so I liked that, and yeah, I was disappointed it was like the shortest of all the movies, but like I said, for me personally, it was my favorite. I really liked it, but like I said, I like all of them a lot. So that's a movie franchise that I really like, along with the Tremors franchise. The Tremors movies I really like too. Yeah, the Tremors movies, those ones are harder to have a favorite. There are lots of good things about each movie. So that one I don't really have a favorite. Yeah. Oh yeah. As far as like yeah, the dinosaur aspect, yeah, that's obviously what attracted me to Jurassic Park to begin with too, because yeah, I always liked dinosaurs even from an early age. Right, now we got Electivire and last trade for today. Yeah, I would have to. I would have to agree. I do like the leathery dinosaurs as opposed to feathery dinosaurs. But you know, it is what it is. They're not all bad, you know. But yeah, I do like the more reptilian type dinosaur features for sure. Awesome, and I think that is all of your Pokemon back. Yep, very good. All right, well, thank you so much, Blast. Appreciate that. So, all right, well, give it a save, even though I'm sure it auto saved. But yeah, thanks so much. Um, so we explored most of the savanna biome today. We just have a little section up in here that needs left to exploring. So we'll finish that up next time, and then we'll start taking on the Elite Four of the Blueberry Academy. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate everyone hanging out, and hope you had a good time. I know I did. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you later.